Morning guys, welcome back to Rara's Adventures daily vlog. I believe this vlog 6 today. How are you all today? Hope you're well and happy. So, yeah, vlog 6, this is going so quick. Yesterday's question was medication. How do you cope with your medication? I've had a couple of comments, so we'll start with that, I think, and then we'll move on to how yesterday went on. Not so great, let me start by saying that, but we'll come back to that in a minute. So, yesterday's question was medication. How do you cope with collecting or sorting out your medication? And someone put, now you have to excuse me because I've got to read this off the laptop, so I am talking to you. Mandy Duffin put, I collect my prescriptions and always write myself a big message on the calendar reminding me 3 days before going to run out to phone the chemist to make sure they have put in my prescriptions request. Otherwise they forget, and when I collect it I always root through the bag to make sure they haven't forgotten anything, as that's another thing that regularly happens. Nothing worse than getting home again to find that your main pain controller isn't in the bag. They always forget. I think they have too many patients. Yeah, so this is very true. I mean, I guess it works both ways. Obviously the chemists are there to provide your medication and help you sort it out, but I guess also we have a responsibility to also check the medication before getting home, like Mandy said, to make sure everything's in there, to make sure that you haven't forgotten anything. Stop yourself 2 trips. Yes, they do get it wrong sometimes. Yes, they do forget sometimes. But also, like Mandy has said, they've got a lot of patience. So we have to take some responsibility, I think. When I go in and collect mine, I, majority of the time, double check everything's in there. To be honest, sometimes I get in there and it's so busy and I start panicking, so I think, oh, I'll just sort it out when I get home. 99% of the time all my medication's in there. Obviously sometimes it's not, and yeah, you have to go back and get it. So I think it's a two-way street with medication and a chemist. It's building that relationship where you're working together, and reminding yourself by putting it on the calendar. Great idea. I do that. I put it on my calendar about a week before I know that I've got to collect it. I also put alarms in my phone. My phone has so many alarms, it's quite funny, for medication, injections, collecting medication, remembering to take the medications. I've got so many alarms. Do you have lots of alarms? I can't be the only one, right? Yeah, so alarms, writing things down, sharing it with family can sometimes help, like we were saying yesterday. And I think the relationship with the chemist is a two-way street. What are your views? Do you think it's a two-way street? Do you think they should try and do better? Do you think you should do better? I think it's a combination of us both trying to work together. It's your responsibility. You're taking the medication home, but then I guess they could prompt you to make sure that you've ticked all the right boxes. Sometimes I don't. I know this. Luckily my chemist knows me quite well, and do prompt me because they know what I'm like. So yeah, views, don't know what I'm talking about now, do I? Question of today is, what makes you feel good about yourself? So what makes you feel happy about yourself? That's my question of the day. Not an easy question. I mean, if you've got illnesses or mental health, you don't always feel good about yourself, but there has to be something that you feel good about about yourself. For me, what do I feel good about myself? I'm quite a bubbly person, majority of the time. I guess I like that. I like the fact that I want to help other people. So I can think about at the minute. Like I said, it's not easy. Not easy. Yeah, so that is the question of the day. What makes you feel good about yourself? Not other people. What makes you feel good about yourself? Okay, so going on to yesterday. In the morning, I was quite pumped up, excited. As you all know, if you watched yesterday's vlog, it didn't go so well. Well, it did go well, but it didn't go well. Okay, so I went there in my mobility scooter, and when I got there, everything's fine. Went in to double check that it would be okay to redo it, explain what happened. We forgot to put the mic on. Went in there, different members of staff, so had to get it all cleared again. They did the necessary phone calls to clear it. All good, yep, go through. This time though, one, I was more anxious. Two, different members of staff. Three, there was volunteers there yesterday. All good, positive. When me and Hayley went, there was one person there. No, there was two people there. And obviously I had Hayley there. And I don't know, it just all went really smooth apart from not putting on the mic. So, yesterday, hi Hayley. I went in there and the volunteers start talking to you because they will know what you do. You're going in there with a camera, mic, exciting. Fine, love that. Start chatting, explain what I'm doing, get all excited, you know, what promoting it type thing. Go in, start filming, think I'm filming, do the whole thing, but get interrupted halfway through, questioned while I was there. Fine, every right. Explain myself, do the rest of the museum. Oh, I forgot to say, before I went in, they said you've got a time limit because there's a class going on in the community hall. Fine. Okay, that's fine. So I knew I had a time limit and I had to get all this done in that time limit. So I went round. Don't be silly, Hayley. No need to be sorry. Went round, did it. I knew I couldn't go back in, so whatever I had was that. Happy days. Drive home. Oh no, let's get this right. Let's share the whole story. So, getting my scooter, really proud of myself. Yeah, I achieved that, did that. Few interruptions, all okay, happy days. Let's treat myself to a latte from a shop. Obviously, I don't want to name names because I don't know if I'm allowed. Got a coffee. And, hi Mandy. Got my coffee and got in my scooter. And hand gave way. I spilled coffee everywhere, all over myself. Picked the coffee up and I have about that much coffee. I'm just like sitting in a puddle. Hi Mandy. Sitting in a puddle of coffee. Great. Drink the pathetic little bit I've got left. drive home, get changed, put it in the wash, right, get over that. Get the camera out to see how the filming went and everything. Yeah, helps if you press record, doesn't it? Yeah, the mic was on, but I didn't record it. Oh no. So, was not happy with myself. It was my own fault. I should have checked it all. I was so worried about the mic, I forgot to press the record button. I was devastated. Absolutely. I wanted to give up. You know when you think, oh God, everything's going wrong. That is how I was feeling. I spilled coffee all over myself. I haven't recorded it. And I was just like, well, that was just a pointless journey, wasn't it? So I was really cross with myself. Beat myself up like you do. And yeah, I was absolutely gutted. So then husband phones. I boo-hoo to him, explain what's happened. He's like, that's okay, we'll do a voiceover. Okay, but that won't look as good. He goes, well, you've got the programs to do it. Let's give it a go. So I spent from probably about 2 p.m. to about 8 p.m. doing this voiceover. And you know what? I think I've got it. Yes, I look like I'm talking, and well, I am talking, but we haven't got the mic on. So what I've done, I've used the video from Monday, and now I've done a voiceover talking through, explaining what we're looking at, what we're doing, and I think I've got it. So I will be releasing that Monday, and I'm just praying, no wait, I'll be releasing that Sunday, sorry, and I'm praying that it'll be okay. I've also apologised in the video and explained what happened and why we've done it that way. Also, note to self, it's really hard trying to record by yourself, so I don't think that's an option because that's really hard for myself. I'm getting loads of comments, so let's read some of these comments. Hi Tara, oh no, not good day, don't be cross with yourself, it's one of those things. Yep, absolutely, it's not your fault, it's because you are anxious. I was anxious, nervous, there's different people there, and like we said on Monday, you learn from your mistakes, don't you? So, mistake thing to remember, and I'm also writing notes down, so things to remember: make sure mic is on, make sure I have tripod with me, and make sure I press the record button for next time. Luckily, me and Hayley are going somewhere next Friday, but I'm not going to share with you guys until later, closer to the time, because it's a surprise. So yeah, yesterday was a bit of a blur. I did get cross with myself, I did get really disappointed with myself, but by the end of it, I was quite proud of myself, not because of what had happened, but because I managed to make something with what I had. I made do, and I achieved, I guess, something, a little milestone. It will be fine. Just the fact that you went there by yourself is an amazing achievement. Yes, it is. As you know, I do get anxious, very nervous, panicky. I tried. I put myself out there. I tried. What else can I do? What else can I do? Exactly, Mandy says, thank you. So, yeah, it was a really hard day yesterday. And obviously spilling the coffee over myself just topped it off, didn't it? You know, I've got a seat cover on my scooter, and I had to take that off, put it in the wash. It was sitting in a puddle of coffee. It was all in the footwell, so I had to take the little mat out, It's all in the wash now. And I had to get the spray out so it didn't all smell. I was just like, I don't need this today. And then obviously I put the camera on and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even film it. But that was yesterday, today's today, it's a new day. So, yeah. So tell me, you know, what gets you down if something goes wrong in a day? Does it take a little hurdle? Does it take a little thing to just knock you down? You should be proud. I am proud in the end. In the end, I am. But it was just one of them days, wasn't it? Oh well, never mind. So yeah, remember, as long as you try your best, you're doing well. That's all we can say. Yes, we are. Oh, what? You're proud of me. Thank you. I try. So remember, today's question is, what makes you feel good about yourself? I guess that is, I could include that. I feel good that I achieved something yesterday in a kind of weird way. I went out to do something positive and I did do it, just didn't quite go to plan. So maybe that's what I feel good about myself, about doing. Yeah, so that's the question of the day. What makes you feel good about yourself? Oh, sorry, forgot that noise was still on. So, any questions for me, feel free to ask. I read back the feedback from yesterday. Mandy, I read out your comment about that you put messages on Canada for reminding you 3 days before you're going to run out about your medication. I also put that you check the bag when you get it. I was saying that I think it's important that you work together with your chemist. It's both your responsibilities, isn't it? Yes, they have a lot of people. Yes, they control your medication. But I think we all have our own thing where we need to check it as well. I don't know if you agree with that. That's just my personal view. I think you need to work together, don't you? Sometimes. Yeah, so today's plan, what are your plans today? Mine is to double check the voiceover of yesterday again. Just make sure it is all nice and ready. And also I need to write up about Rustington Museum to put on my blog, on my website. And then I think I'm going to chill today. What's this? Mandy has put, I've just started wearing makeup when I go shopping or something, as I don't feel like my face, and that makes me feel good, and I feel like a grown-up. So sorry. That's good. It's making you feel good, doesn't it? So putting makeup on makes you feel better about yourself. Yes, is that what we're saying? Although you're beautiful the way you are, everyone is, I think. I think your scars, I know lots of people go, well, you're a hypocrite because you say this. But I think scars are a sign of what you've been through and what you have survived. I read that somewhere. That is not from my own brain, by the way. But I think I agree with that. Scars are something that you've been through, you've fighted through, and you've come out the other side. So don't be ashamed of your scars. I know somewhere, again, not 100% sure, but if they break something, a vase or something, they'll paint the cracks gold because they're beautiful. What a lovely idea. I think I'd like to do that. Paint all my scars gold. I'd be mainly gold though. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, so Mandy puts on makeup to make herself feel better. What do other people do? to make yourself feel good about yourself. Be interesting to know. So what are your guys' plans today? Have we got anything exciting happening? Or are you relaxing? Are you just taking it hour by hour? Oh, we have 3 people watching now. I don't know who the other person is at the minute. Yeah, like I said, I'm just going through what I did yesterday, make sure it's all ready for Sunday, and typing up ready for Sunday to put on the website. Yeah, that's pretty much my day, and relax. I think I was very tense yesterday and my body really aches, like just hurts, top to toe just hurts. So I think I'm going to try and take it a bit easy today, relax a little. So yeah, that is today. So I think I'm going to end it here. I will leave you guys to leave your comments underneath, and you can let me know what makes you feel good about yourself, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. It'll be interesting to see what other people do to make them feel good about themselves, and it's nice to share it with everyone. Mandy's put, yes, today I'm going to epilate my legs. Yippee, very exciting, she's put. Well, she got me one of them for Christmas. I haven't used it yet. I was going to use it the other day, but I didn't. I do plan to use it soon. It's epilating. Ouchie. But we'll get there. Good luck with that, Mandy. Hope you enjoy that. Ow! So we will catch up tomorrow and find out what other people say makes them feel good about themselves. I hope you guys have a lovely, lovely day. And I will see you all tomorrow at 10:30 in the morning. Have a good day and enjoy the sunshine. It's lovely and sunny today. Always makes you feel better. So have a good day, and I will see you tomorrow morning at 10:30. Bye.